Hey guys, this is Jave, and welcome to Let's Play Legacy of the Wizard. Go ahead and hit start. So, if you never played this game, it is a RPG, Zelda-ish, Metroid-ish kind of game. The story is a woodcutter's family, and this is their grandfather right here. And long ago, this dude right here, he sealed up an evil dragon that was terrorizing the people. But just now, their little dog Pochi ran in with a dragon scale, and the parents, that's these two right here, they were like, oh shit, the dragon's coming back. So they're getting ready to go down to the dungeon to kick the shit out of that dragon. And the kids here, they want to join in, help out, you know, support the family. So they're like, alright, that sounds good. So, we have 5 party members here. We are going to go into the dungeon and find the Dragon Slayer, which is a sword that is the only thing that will hurt the dragon. And in order to find said sword, we also have to find 4 magic crowns. So, basically, sorry, I lost my train of thought here. So we got the father here, his name's Zem. He's a powerful guy, throws axes, and everybody's got their own unique abilities. This guy can use the gloves. This is Mena. Yes, Mena. She can fly, and she uses magic. This is the son, Roas. He's the only one that can wield the Dragon Slayer once you eventually get it. But other than that, he's kind of worthless. This is the daughter, Lil. She can use magic, and she jumps like an Olympic athlete. She jumps really high. And their little dog, Pochi, which is actually a monster in disguise. His useful ability, he can walk amongst the monsters and they will not harm him, so you basically can't die unless you keep falling or land on spikes or something. And then we got the grandmother. Yes, this is a grandmother, that's not a beard, it's like a smock or something. She gives you a password, and the grandfather, if you tell him the password, then that's basically how you save. She'll give you the password, he'll, you know, save, load. Okay. So anyways, we're going to start out with Pochi, which looks like a little pink dinosaur, kind of Adventures of Lolo-ish. And this is our inventory. We have nothing so far. And then you can see like our stats, our strength, jump distance, and yeah, let's just move on. So here we go. There's a little cabin, and right off the bat, we got a shop. Can't buy anything in the shop. We can. We can buy this is a potion of life. It's got the bat wings. And this guy right here is a, what's it called? It's an orb. It's like a teleport orb, crystal ball. And if you use a crystal ball, you'll return back to your house. So, this is a 2D scroller. You can jump, you can move in all directions. You shoot with the B button, jump with the A button. And that's the ladder to the dungeon, but over here is the castle that's built into the ground, or the part of the dungeon off in the distance. So that's where we're heading. So let's head on down. There's already monsters. So if you notice up in the top, you got your life, which falls to 0. You die, even though you have 5 party members to choose from, or family members. If you die with any of them, you basically have to retry and continue back from your last save, I guess. And your magic is your attack. If it goes down to 0, you cannot attack anymore. Then you got keys. Keys open doors, and they open chests, like this guy right here. So got some money, and that is a potion, so it should fill up our magic. And you only find those white ones in the treasure chest. The regular monsters have a chance to drop, you know, regular potions. Like he just dropped money, and that's our 4th one, gold. So every red bar is worth 10, and every blue one is worth 1. So you can have up to a maximum of like 109, I think. Got some more money. So anyways, so the monsters do not hurt Pochi. See, you can climb on them. You can do whatever. This is a monster spawn. They spawn on those eggs. See, look at that. Nothing. And you can use them to jump on their heads and get up to stuff you can't reach. But he is very useful. But Pochi, if we pause the game, if you notice the things that purple are the stuff he cannot use. So he basically can't use anything good. But we don't even have any items, so we don't have to worry about it yet. And that ring I just grabbed is basically invulnerability. You know, monsters drop all sorts of crap. That's money. What's in here? That white jelly bean looking thing is supposed to be bread, and that fills up your life. If you're low on life, the monsters will drop orange ones, which heal you, I think, for 5. And a key, of course, for your keys, for treasure chests. We'll just keep moving on, do some exploring. And if you fall too high, you do you get 1 point of damage done to you. And that thing I just grabbed is actually poison. For the longest time, when I used to play this as a kid, I thought those are health potions, but in fact they are poison, so you will see me grabbing them on purpose because I still think they're good for you, but they're not. They do 5 points of damage. So then you got inns, you can use your gold to rest, and when you rest you gain life and magic. And then you can go into your inventory and actually select items, and those go here, and you can have up to 3 at a time. But we don't have anything, so let's continue on. And let's see if we can grab that chest. Yeah, we can get to it. And it has money! Those monies are worth 50, the red ones. And see, there I go grabbing poison. Okay. I gotta stop doing that. Seriously, it looked like health potions. But they have little skulls, and I guess poison stuff in them, so let's keep going. And they take a while to despawn too. Got plenty of happy little dungeon critters everywhere. We need to go down this way though. Kill Top Hat Man. See ya. And wait, I cannot get up there. Pochi may be invulnerable, but he can't jump very high. He also has pitiful range on his attack. Like everybody, he's the worst in the game. Everybody else can go like twice as far, or shoot twice as far. And then we got shops. You can spend your gold. That's a basically magic potion, and that's a life potion, as you saw before. So we're gonna go up here. There is a secret wall. See that? There is a lot of those walls in this game. Hidden walls. And if you notice, there's a couple treasure chests up there. If we re-enter the room, let's see if we can get up there. Come on. There we go. This is actually a mimic monster chest. Bye-bye. And this is more white jelly beans. And we just picked up a scroll from that mimic. Makes us go a little bit faster for temporary. Hey, get down there. Okay. And there's a lot of cool looking artwork in this game. Like the puzzles and stuff. The white whale will go in his blowhole. Fake blocks. And boom! We got our first, I guess you call it a key item maybe? It's pretty useful. It's the glove. And with this glove we will be able to move some of the blocks in these dungeons. But Pochi can't use it, so we're just gonna hold on to it for a moment. But that's about half the game, is you gotta go to certain spots of the dungeons with one person to get an item for another person that only they can use, you know, kinda like Metroid. It's kinda like Metroid but with different party members. So let's head on back. And there's one more thing I want to grab. I believe that ladder down there's just a dead end. There's a lot of dead ends in this game. So these replenish your magic. So the enemies drop certain items depending on how much bad you need them. So if we have 0 keys, they'll start dropping keys. If we're getting low on magic, they drop lots of magic. Same thing with life. And if we're full on gold like we are, they won't drop any more money. So we might have to spend some pretty soon. But just about every item, every key item that you need, you can pretty much find. I think there's only one item in the whole game where you actually need to buy it. And then besides, you know, like the Dragon Slayer sword and the crowns that we have to find. I love the music in this game. This is definitely a classic to me. It's spent many, many hours wandering the halls looking for crap. Die, you. Okay. So down here, if I can get down the ladder, is a Viking! Thank you. But in that chest there is a crystal ball. And when we use these, we automatically teleport out of the dungeon. So they're very useful to have. And picked up another ring of invulnerability. And those poisons still hurt you. I didn't want to bother waiting for it to despawn. Okay. And then we have a little bit of a drop. Whee! So, pretty much got the 2 items I wanted to get at the moment. Oop, can't go in there. So we're going to climb up this ladder and we'll be back at the entrance. So that was kind of a little tutorial. Pochi's what they want you to start as because you can't get hurt by monsters. And he even has a crown specially made for him that he needs to get. Other people can grab it, but it's just easier. So we're going to switch to Zem, the woodcutter. And we will grab a glove. No glove, no love. And one of these orbs too, just in case. And he's pretty strong. He can jump. And I think he can jump the exact same as Pochi can. Height and distance, this is how far your weapons fire. So he uses an axe. So we'll head on back down to the dungeon. We are going to use them to get a couple more items for the rest of our party members. At the beginning, we're pretty much going to be item collecting before we fight any bosses. The bosses guard all the crowns. So let's head on this way. And then we have a portrait. That's Princess... what's her name? Princess... It's like Cecilia or something. But those come in handy later. I'll remember the name eventually. I'll put a link down in the description to the instruction manual, because if you don't play this game without the instruction manual when you're a kid, you probably weren't going to beat it. Because nowhere in the game does it tell you like what the items do, or names, or story, or anything. And this block's actually a monster. It does a lot of damage, 10 points worth. Considering we only have 100 HP and they do 10 damage worth, that's quite a bit. So we'll head on down. Pick up that poison. And that is where the dragon is currently imprisoned, which is trying to be resurrected and awakened. And stop grabbing that damn poisons! I have to grab this one, I can't get around it. So over here, we're going to use our magic glove and grab more poison. Hit select and then it pauses the game and you can select your items. And up and A uses the items. So we're going to use this to move this block. So these kind of blocks we can move with the glove, and it does not cost any magic or anything. So we will grab the scroll and be super fast. And grab more poison. Get away from me. And this has magic. Might as well grab it. Only down to 2 keys, but that's okay, we'll find more. Okay, speak of the devil. So we'll come down here, and we'll see what's in the shop. We have, what are these called, like super shoes, and a crystal eye, but we're not going to get anything. I just like to look inside the shops, see what they got. Sometimes I'll buy stuff. Damn it. Okay. And we have the rod. I know it looks like a crossbow, but this is for the wife. She'll use it. I think she's the only one that can. It moves blocks around, kind of like the glove, only slightly different. We'll check it out later. And notice how the music's changed? That is to signify that this is Zem's dungeon. So inside this chest is a big key, and those give us 20 keys. So that is very nice. And Zem gets the pleasure of doing block puzzles. So I'm getting kind of close to my video limit. So I am actually going to backtrack a second. I apologize. And I was gonna find an inn, but I guess this is a good spot as any. So I'm gonna end the video right here, and until then, see you next time.